Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is having such a great day. I'm so excited to get into this podcast. Now, let me get everybody here. Just bear with me. Sorry, there's a little tiny leg, as always. Gotta love technology. Okay, I have sent the invites out, so hopefully Rel and Chai have gotten them. Fingers crossed. But I hope everyone is having such a great day. Happy Thursday to my American friends. Happy almost long weekend. I hope you're having a great long weekend. I am Canadian, so our long weekend was last weekend. And it's just nice to, be outside, forget about, phones and emails and just kind of be one with nature and sleep under the stars and just, it was fantastic. So again, bear with me here as I get my co-host and our guest. Looks like we got Rel, Pink Fairy Bloom, Blossom, sorry, Blossom. It's awesome. Hi.
Hello.
Hello again. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Can't complain.
That's good. How's your days been, both of you?
Ooh, work was busy. Busy day, but like I said, I can't complain. The weekend is almost here.
Yes, a
Oh yeah.
happy future long weekend. What is it? Is it Memorial Weekend? Is this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what does Memorial Day stand for? Like, what are you supposed to do on Memorial Day?
So just kind of honoring, the fallen soldiers and
Okay,
celebrating them. Yeah.
that's fair. For us, it is Victoria Day, named after Queen Victoria, which was Elizabeth's mother. It's a holiday. And honestly, for Canadians, it really just means that we go to the cottage and drink as much as possible. It's like the first. It legit like it's like like when bears come out of hibernation and they look like they literally are like rattled and tattled.
Yeah.
That is us. That's us going to the cottage and being like, now we can go outside. Let's go stare at open water. Like that is like the Canadian special.
Nice.
That sounds like a good time,
It
honestly.
Yeah,
does.
right? I mean, just staring at open water, some flame, talking with stars, probably talking about hockey. That's a very
Yeah.
good chance of talking about, especially well, we were talking about it until the Toronto team just got eliminated. But anyways, not here to digress. We're here to talk today about the Gamers Awards, and so excited to hear we have Chai here who won an award. So thank you. And then correct me if I'm Rel, did you win an award as well?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Congratulations to both of you. What did
Thank you.
before we get into talking about this, I'd love to hear, a little bit about yourself. Rel, why don't you go first?
Sure. So, yes, I am a variety streamer, gamer, big on mental health advocacy, inclusivity. So, I do a little bit of everything on stream. I love having like community events, fundraising, and just bringing community together.
Amazing. And Chai, hi, welcome.
I am doing good. So, hi everybody. I'm Shy. I'm short for Cheyenne. Mostly everybody knows me or finds me on social as Pink Fairy Blossom. And I'm the creator behind my streaming channel that is also known The Garden. I'm a cozy fairy park content creator. I'm also a mental health advocate, and I'm passionate island girly from Puerto Rico. As you can see, I even represent my island right back here. Have my city name right there, so it's a big deal. But yeah, usually I talk a lot about also animal rescue awareness as well because I do have animals that I have rescued, specifically my cats. They're all rescues. So that's also something I try to share a little bit stories about my cats while I'm on stream as well. And it's something that means a lot to me because my mom's also a veterinarian. So I've been surrounded by animals my entire life.
Oh, incredible. I have so many questions to dive in, but let's go first. So what type of so you're like Chai, you're a cozy gamer, but Rel, what type of gamer are you?
So like I said, I do variety. So I do a lot of indie gaming, horror gaming, and party games. I do love story-driven games as much, but lately that's been my main. Dead by Daylight is one of my main games that I play.
I
But I
love
have
that.
fallen in love with Repo. It's so addicting.
Oh yeah. I've seen so many amazing things about that game. It looks like so much fun, seriously.
It really is. It's so fun and addicting. So that's been one of my other main games as of lately.
Awesome. That's absolutely amazing. Chai, how about you?
Yeah, so I do play a lot of cozy. As you can see, like my whole area is really cozy, but a lot of people don't believe this, but I also mix a little bit of horror gaming. I love a lot of scary stuff. So you guys see me all pink and pretty, but I literally have a specific day that I have on the weekend, which are literally the Saturday scaries, I call it, and I play horror games. So at the moment I'm playing Dying Light, and that's like my favorite zombie game. It's always been like I've been always obsessed with that. So yeah, I have to keep it balanced a little bit. I have it, cozy and then scary.
I love that. You gotta get good variety. You can't be like this
Yes.
girl who literally just plays one game. Like I can't do any other than one game. Chai, since you're a cozy gamer, do you happen to play The Sims?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Okay. Are you excited that the new expansion pack is teased to be fairies?
Oh my god! Like when I saw that, I actually screamed. I literally was like, okay, you know what? No, I need to be a part of that. The fact that I'm just gonna like nonstop shut up about that because I even have my own fairy wings. Like you can't see them from here, but I have like a whole area of my wall behind this. I
Yeah.
have them like on the wall, like actual fairy wings. So yeah, it's a big deal for me.
Honestly, I'm so excited as like the only game I play, and I'm part of the EA Creator Network. Like, I'm
Oh
is so excited about fairies coming. Honestly, I'm just more excited for the build buy and the cast. And I just filmed a podcast this week with my friend, my
oh
name is
yeah.
Gottens, and Court to talk about like what would like logistically would that be like if we added fairies into The Sims.
Yes.
So it's interesting. I'd hope that they'd be small. I'd hope there'd be a secret, like a world that you like, because we're gonna get a world, right? So like a small world. Anyways, I could keep
Yeah.
talking about fairies,
Like
literally all day
literally,
long.
I feel like I hope a little bit, and this is just a little portion of me just thinking about it, but I feel like it obviously when they do put them to be tiny, but also kind of mischievous. I like actual fairies, like they
Yep.
do stuff to you while you're playing. That would just be so perfect. Like it would just fit.
Right. Absolutely. Treat it like any other occult in The Sims and have two versions,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, anyways, super excited. We should see how that comes up. But back to the gamers. So, congratulations on both you winning awards. Rel, what did you win for?
So advocates for representation.
Incredible. And Chai, what did you win for?
This the same one. We both are together in the same award.
Well, that makes life so much easier to talk
Yes.
about this. Talk to me about when you first got the nomination, both of you. How did it feel when you got that email?
I was really surprised because I thought initially maybe they would do like Rising Star. It was one of the category I was nominated for, but I was like, I wasn't expecting like the amount of nominations that I received. I was like, oh my God. So it really was truly an honor to me. It just, was a testimony to, people do enjoy seeing what you do. People do, have similar interests and truly support the process. So it was definitely, I was excited.
I love that. No, that's so amazing. Again, congratulations on winning that. We've had some short interactions, but like well deserved, definitely well deserved.
Oh yeah.
Chai, how about I obvious? Oh my God, I literally just lost my train of thought. Um, I kid you not, I was just thinking about donuts. I don't know why donuts popped in my
Oh
mind.
yeah. No,
But
that's
this is not about
okay.
donuts. Chai, what were your thoughts when you received the email saying that you were nominated for in this category?
Oh my god. I actually, funny thing, when I got the email, I was actually at work. So
Oh.
I actually got a notification because I was actually just checking on my brother. So when I go see, the first thing I saw was like, "You've been nominated." I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I went directly into. I'm like, I don't care if they even cash me. If they see me at the moment of work, I had to check that. I checked that. I was like, I was actually nominated for 2 awards, but I'm like so happy that I got just one of the most amazing awards. Just being, advocating for representation is a big deal,
Mhm.
and it's all I've been trying to do, specifically like the essence of my channel is try to give as much advocacy for the people who don't feel seen in every
Mhm.
single way. And when I saw that I was nominated for, so originally I was for Rising Star and the Advocates for Representation, I screamed. I was like, I went running to my husband. I was like, look at this. And I just put the phone in his face. I'm like, look at this. And he's like, oh my God. But he's used to that. So I was without words, really. It was really exciting. And the whole process of, going through just posting and talking about it, people were ecstatic for me. So, just seeing me be recognized was a really, really, really big deal for me. It was eye opening, actually. It really was.
No, that's absolutely incredible. You both worked so hard and it's so well deserved. So, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause.
Yay.
So what did it feel like watching the award show on Saturday? Like, what were you wearing your best dress? Like, did you dress up? Were you in your PJs? Did you have a snacky? Like, what were you doing the morning of the awards?
So unfortunately, I wasn't present for that because I did have a prior situation. But just seeing the clips, the process of it, just knowing what was going to happen is still like it was such a exciting process. Seeing so many different people being celebrated in different categories, like that's a big deal. Even for those who may not have actually gotten an award, just being nominated, like that's
Mm-hmm.
a big deal. That says a lot. That says,
Mm-hmm.
what people see you as. And I just applause to everybody. Like honestly,
Exactly.
you did a great job. Even if you did not get an award, please don't let that, make you feel less valuable because that says a lot. It's a big statement in itself. So congratulations to everybody nominated.
Period.
Absolutely. Chai, how'd you feel like that morning getting ready for it?
So I actually was super nervous because I actually did a watch party on my channel. We actually watched it live, and I was like with my community. And at first, I was saying it constantly on stream. I'm like, if I don't win, um, I'm okay because I just being nominated is such a big deal. Like, just being recognized was a big deal for me. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, Cheyenne, shut up! You're." There was already one when I saw that the Rising Star Wars, which was amazing. Like, I'm so happy for everybody who won. I was like, but I didn't win. It's completely okay. Even if I don't win, it's completely fine. We're still watching it. We're celebrating all of this together. And I was just so ecstatic. But then I saw my face, and I literally screamed, and I started crying. And I actually I made a video on my TikTok about it, because they clipped me because I was nonstop crying. My husband came running to me and he hugged me on stream, and I was like, I could not process what was happening because when I saw my face, I was like, what? Wait, was that just me right now? And I just started my all the tears all over. My makeup went completely out all over the place. But it was really, really, like, I couldn't believe it. It took me a while to actually process everything because while I was live and seeing that, I was like, okay, you know what? I actually did it. I couldn't believe it.
No, that's absolutely so precious. I love that. Have either of you ever been nominated for an award before?
Nothing streaming related. Well,
Okay.
once, but one time, but I didn't make it to the final round, which is absolutely okay. But actually, like to win an award, that was my first time, and I was blown away. Like even after seeing it, even the next day, I'm like, wow, that really happened. Like that really happened. People congratulating me. Like I still was in complete shock after everything. So that was just an honor. Like truly, truly.
I love that. I love that for you. Chai, how about you?
So actually, I won two awards. One was for Mental Health Advocate for 2024, and it was for the
Hmm.
Rising Star Awards. And that was wild because for that specific award, I wasn't doing a watch party because I was actually not even at home, but I had it on my phone. And I was just like going when I started seeing everybody cheering me on that I won the Mental Health Advocate Award. I started crying too. I'm a big crybaby. Okay, so that's something. But then I was also notified that I won. They had put me as a nominee as well for a specific. It's actually an award that was for mental health advocate as well for 2025. So I've actually gotten the same award twice, 2 consecutive years, and now the Game Her Awards, which is honestly something that I can't. I'm like without words that I got to that. It's a really big deal for me.
Oh, well, so precious for both of you. Again, congratulations. I know what it's like when you win an award and like every emotion just comes to the surface and you're just like, this is so humbling.
Oh
It's so nice to feel respected by your community and being able to be recognized for the hard work that you put into every aspect of what you do in the
yeah.
gaming community. Um, what what advice to anybody listening to this who really wants to become an advocate for representation, like what advice could you give to them? And Rel, you go first.
Absolutely. Is one thing I always say, like just be your true authentic self. Be yourself. Just, really enjoy what you do. And if you have something that you truly believe in, something you truly want to bring, the spotlight to, or if it's something like where you know what it feels like to not be recognized in a certain space, keep pushing it for that. Make yourself known. Make yourself involved with different things. Make people see what you have going on, whether it's sharing clip, reposting yourself, keep doing it, and everything else will fall in place. And just believe in yourself in the process, because it can be so easily to get distracted and get discouraged in the process, but just keep pushing. Everything will pay off in the end.
Absolutely. Try. How about you?
So at least the best thing I could say to literally everybody is just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think twice. Just do it. Because even if, let's say, you have just one viewer or no viewers, just do it because it's something that you're doing that you love. And I thought that, I wouldn't not even get close to where I'm at the moment. Like, I've never even thought that it would get to this point. And I was just doing something I love. Something I was like, oh, this is just my little safe space. I just wanted specifically people to feel like they're celebrated and you're welcome exactly as you are. And as long as you are authentic to yourself, just do it. Because if you double question yourself or you're just double thinking things, then you end up like overthinking and then you get full of anxiety and it gets to a point that you end up not doing it. Just do it. That's the best thing I could say. Because that's basically what I told myself. And there were days that I, didn't even have the energy because I have a full-time job while streaming. So it was getting to a point that, it was taking me a lot of energy. But I was like, I'm still doing something I love, and there's people still showing up to see me. So just do it. Just do it. I'll just keep telling myself that. And here we are.
Honestly, that's such fantastic advice of just do it. I'm a huge advocate for anyone who wants to start something. Literally, just press
Yeah,
send or post, or
literally.
as soon as you get the first one out of the way, the second one's not as scary.
Exactly.
And then by the time of that, you're at 20 and you're like, I'm a pro. And then you get to like 100 and you're like, I've been
Yep.
doing, I can do this in my sleep, right? Um, so obviously, you know, mental health's important, you know, taking the, knowing what it's like to dedicate yourself to streaming or your schedule and to your fans. Something I like to do when I have a really big milestone, which is obviously winning a Gamers Award, is a huge milestone for both of you. What did you do to celebrate that moment? Like, did you have like a treat? Did you go somewhere? Like, what did you do to take that moment to celebrate yourself?
Yeah, I just kind of just took a moment just to take it all in. But I think that weekend after I had my prior commitment that I had earlier that day, I just spent the whole day with my family. Like we went out, we went to eat dinner. We just had a good time and just spending time together. We walked around, just enjoyed, the fresh air and everything. So I didn't have any care in the world after that.
And Chai, how about you? What did you do to celebrate?
So I actually, as soon as the after party finished, I went with my husband to get Wingstop.
Yes, yes.
I was
I
like, we're
love
gonna
it.
go get some Wingstop right now, and we got like this huge platter of different like wings with the veggies and all the fries with all the extra things on it. And that was our celebration, and then we just ate it in the car. We were listening to music, vibing. That's how we did it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it
I
any other way. Really, it was fun.
Okay, I love that. This answers my one of my favorite questions. Favorite flavor of wings. Like, what is your favorite flavor?
Mine is lemon
Yes.
pepper.
Oh,
Lemon pepper.
okay.
It's my favorite one. I
Like,
love it so much.
like a really nice dry rub can be really great. The only problem is if it's too lemony, then it's like you're like, oh,
Mm.
just too bitter. Rel, how about you? Do you have a favorite flavor of chicken wing?
So I actually there's a place that does a combination of buffalo with lemon pepper together, and it's so
Ooh.
good. It is
Oh,
so good. It's so good
mm,
together. I was like, yeah. When I first tried it, I was like, yeah, that's the go-to right there.
that just sounds so good. My mouth is like literally watering. Like chicken, like I specifically like the boneless ones because it's just
Oh
a
yeah,
nugget. I'm just
yeah,
eating a chicken nugget with
yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
And I don't have to like pick stuff out of my teeth. I'm just like literally salivating because it's like it's my favorite
It's just so
food.
good.
It's so good. I don't care how old you get. Chicken nuggets are
Hmm.
still still hit
Perfect.
every time.
It is. It really
Yeah.
Top
is.
tier.
Right. I was trying to think. I was like, okay, I'm a buffalo girl or a sweet Thai or a garlic
Mhm.
parm.
Oh,
Like
that
just
sounds so
Ooh, the
good.
garlic parm is so
honestly, I'll take anything. It's a chicken nugget.
yeah.
Like beggars can't be choosers.
It's just
I,
so
I
good.
like a good like hot cold as well. So like, anyways, delicious. I'm glad you went to Wingstop and you celebrated.
Yes.
Something I always like to advocate for when you have those big milestones, take that minute and celebrate it because being a content creator is an extremely thankless job.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have your
Yep.
highs, you have your lows.
Yes,
And there
yes.
if you don't have your quarter life crisis every 4 months of why do I
Oh
do
yeah.
this, right? So it's to take those moments in and to say I have earned my spot here and I am loved. So I love that for both of you. Now, I know the acceptance speeches were only like 90 seconds long. I would literally have to get thrown off the stage. I would be like 10 minutes long. I'd be thanking my grade 3 teacher who sure doesn't even remember I exist, but I remembered him. I'd like to open the floor if you wanted to extend your acceptance speech.
Yeah,
So,
that's funny you
well, you
said
go first.
that. Yeah, that was funny you
Yeah.
said that because I think I had to redo mine because I was like, oh, I went a little bit too long on that video. So I had to like really place it to where
Oh
I
yeah.
got it just right. It was so hard not to go over that because I'm like, oh, it's like, how can I just say this and not the rest of it? But no, just I'm always saying how thankful I am, just to my community and other people coming from other communities, just to support. You don't have to be there. You don't have to support in the process, because there's other things that you can be doing, but just you being there and showing up and showing out, it means more than words can even express. So I thank you all so much. I'm truly honored. And, you know, if there's something you have that you want to go for, please go for it. There's somebody who's going to support you in the process. So I thank you all. And thank you to the gamers.
Yes.
I love that. Chai, how about you?
Yeah, so I would really want to thank the people who like helped me, like rowing itself, like my husband who's been by my side for like over a decade, my sweet rescue cats who have literally been the ones that have always been with me constantly, even when my moments I'm just crying like a baby on my bed, they're just there just to comfort me, and my community in the garden. Like streaming started as a personal feeling outlet for me, and something I turned to after years of working in high stress jobs. That was something that I was just constantly in, and also managing like chronic pain, because I was actually in a part of me hurting my leg, and I was not able to walk for 6 months. So now I'm able to walk. I'm completely healed, but I do still have chronic pain due to that injury. It was a lot. So having the space and being recognized for my space means the world to me, because this is me just like the way I could see it is sharing my little side of the corner, like a little corner of the internet to everybody else into the world. That's like something that people really want. You want to feel accepted. You want people to also feel accepted. So it's been amazing just even having this opportunity. And I built the garden for like people like me, for the late bloomers, the soft-hearted people, the ones who just want to be known as they are. And winning this award isn't just recognition for my work, it's a reminder that, healing work really matters, even in digital spaces. It really, really does.
Incredible. Well, again, congratulations, both of you. So well earned. Now, for anybody who's listening in who maybe has not been able to check out your platforms, I'd love to hear a 30-second elevator pitch. Why should we come and watch you stream? Rel, you go first.
So you're gonna get a little bit of everything. You're gonna get fun, chaotic, cozy. You're gonna probably get me talking in the beginning of the stream longer than I should before I actually get into the game. But it's just, also a very inclusive space. I love welcoming new people. I always like to extend myself, talk to people, like if there's anything you're going through, or if you need advice, or even if you just need someone to listen to you, feel free to reach out. It's not gonna, be an issue. Even if I'm going through things myself, I still want to be able to be that comforting ear, because you don't always have someone who you can feel comfortable going to, or, feel like you can reach out to anybody. So I like to extend myself in the process. So those are, I probably went a little 30 seconds. I'll stop there.
You killed me. Honestly, you sold me at the chicken, like your chicken wing flavor. Okay, I didn't need to know anything more. Chai,
I
how
was
about
like,
you?
timing it.
Yeah, it's not like Family Feud, like fast money. Okay, I'll let you go a little longer. Anyways, Chai, 30-second elevator pitch. Why should we come watch your stream?
So I have 15 cats. That's the first pitch. I do rescue cats, so mostly that's why I try to like bring each story, their rescue stories, directly with my streaming channel. And that's mostly why like I actually try to pitch their story so people can look more into thinking about adopting animals, not just cats and animals in general, dogs and cats itself, but specifically here on the island of Puerto Rico, there is a massive, massive issue with animals. And that's why I'm so openly constantly talking about animals on my streams. I even have a channel point where it's basically clicking about random kitty lore, and it's a random cat. I just grab them and I talk about their lore, their history, and what was their rescue story. And it's just like a little way to like talk about my cats and also talk about different type of organizations like Save a Gato. It's a Puerto Rican organization that helps not just cats but animals from streets here on the island in general, and they send them to their forever homes. And I also play different types of cozy games, but I specifically try to also, when I'm trying to pitch my cozy games, I also try to look into indie games that not that many people are looking for, and actually try to push those games so people could check them out more. So, that's something I try my best, specifically in indie games, because there's so many amazing developers around that deserve the recognition. So that's mostly what you're going to see on my channel, and a little bit of scary stuff too. So there you go. And chicken.
Well, you also sold me a Wingstop and 15 cats. Well, I love that. Absolutely incredible. Please go check out their Twitch channels. You're not going to be disappointed. Anything you're working on, ladies? Anything you want to share with us? Anything, get us excited?
So I'm currently working on merch, which has been a slow process for me. But because I really, really want to make sure like I'm giving something like that I know not only I will wear, that other people will wear. So I'm working on that right now. I will be away next week for a convention, DreamCon convention. But after that, we're gonna be back doing a bunch of streaming.
I love that. Okay, tease me your merch. What type of merch are we talking about here?
Yes.
So I'm going to have, so I want to have like t-shirts. I want to have, little trinkets, mugs, cups. I want to have plushies. I love plushies. I love little soft little things. So we got to have plushies.
You want me with trinkets? I have so much. Like
Yes.
I literally have so much here.
Yes, I want things like that. And I'm a big hoodie person. I want hoodies.
Ooh.
We gotta have hoodies.
Yeah.
Especially, when it's cold out or you just want to be comfortable. But yeah, I want to have a little bit of everything. But of course, I'm gonna start off slow. I call my community the Royal Gang, so it's gonna have a little bit of royalty mixing that as well. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting, so I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for you. That's honestly so exciting. Like having merch. I had a merch line back in 2022. Because I used to do a story online and I sold the art of like the cover because I made that.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
people buying that and wearing that as a shirt, like a lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
did. I was just like, you want to do that? You want to buy something I had an idea of. But yeah, no, absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to see your merch. Chai, how about you? Anything exciting that you're working on?
Okay, so this was actually I actually have two really exciting things. One of them I was notified today, but yesterday I was given the okay to give the details about it. So I'm actually going to be a host for the Women Led Games showcase, and it's actually going to be done on. You're going to see my face there. We're going to be talking about specific games that are also created by incredible STEM developers. So it's a big deal, and I'm going to also be hosting it with Jambo, who's another streamer, very well known. And we're actually going to be live, just hosting that directly on the Women Led Games channel and also on IGN. So it's like a big deal. It's huge. And they actually gave us the okay to talk about it yesterday. So I was like, I'm posting it everywhere. And I started posting it all over the place. But actually, that's already something that was huge. But today, then I got the news that they asked me, because I'm on the island of Puerto Rico, there's a really big community here in gaming on this island. Like, you see, if you look at Puerto Rico on the map, it's a little speck, it's so tiny. But when you come here, this island is huge. And the amount of people who love gaming and streaming is immense. Like, it is huge. I didn't even think it was that big. And on the exact day for when the showcase is going to be playing for Women Led Games, there was going to be an event in the biggest mall on the island, which is the biggest mall in the Caribbean, actually. They're actually going to have a gaming event that is called Verano Mas Gaming, and they asked me. so I could be on a panel there to be able to talk about gaming and gamers of the island of Puerto Rico while they have my showcase on the screen. And there's going to be there's going to be
That's
so many people.
awesome.
That's so incredible. Oh my goodness.
I'm without words. Like I was notified it. They called me today and they're like, we want you to be a part of this because they saw my channel, they seen like what I've done, and they want me also to give commentary for the Wholesome Gaming Direct. So that's even a bigger deal. So I can't, I'm still processing it at the moment. I really, really am.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm so, so, so proud of you.
I can't believe it still. Like, I actually got the message and they're like, can we call you? And I'm like, you call me whenever you want. You can go. Just I'm here. And I literally I told you I'm a big crybaby. Tears were falling, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go on the podcast. I'm gonna mess up. But it's been amazing, and those are the fact that those two events are actually connected because they're gonna actually put the showcase in the mall in front of everyone. It's gonna be a big deal. They're gonna I believe they're actually gonna put it on live TV locally on the island as well. So it's a pretty big event, and I was not expecting that.
Oh my goodness. Take this in, take this moment in. This is such a special, huge moment for you. So congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
You are very welcome. Well, Rel and Chai, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about?
So me, at least those are the most, at least what currently is happening with me currently, at least as events, those are the two things that are currently set. But the showcase is going to be on June 7th. So that's also being a part of the Summer Game Fest. So you guys are definitely going to see that all over the place. They're going to be showing a lot of different types of games that I will be hosting specifically for the women that gives because I am partnered with them. So they have me, and I'm going to be showing off at least all the amazing women that are part of this amazing industry. So yeah.
Absolutely. That's absolutely incredible. Rel, anything else you want to add?
Well, I was just gonna say, outside of, having a merch and everything, there are some other things that I'm working on. I can't give too many specifics just yet.
Yeah.
But there are some, brand things that I'm working on to try to get, other creators involved, especially those, who are underrepresented. So just be on the lookout for that. And you'll see some of those things on my social medias, Nola Queen Rel, on most of the social media. So just be on the lookout. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so excited for both of you. Thank you so much for coming here today. Again, congratulations on winning the Gamers Award. Very much earned. You guys or you both have worked so hard. So congratulations. And thank you to the gamers for hosting this award and showcasing this amazing talent across the board. Like, thank you so much for, creating a platform so women can come and, network and meet and just really thrive in the gaming community. So thank you, gamers, for making this possible. Rel, where can we find you?
So again, you can find me at Nola Queen Rel on all of my socials. I'm primarily on things like Twitter, Blue Sky. I'm in Discord as well. So those are the main social medias. I am on Instagram too, so you'll see occasional posts, but mostly on Twitter and Blue Sky.
Incredible. Chai, where can we find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter. My name's a little bit different, but everywhere else you can find me as Pink Fairy Blossom. Instagram, you can find me on TikTok, and on Twitter as Pink Fairy Flower. So that's mostly where I just post everything I could at the moment. But I also do post a little bit of like little short content on my TikTok as well, but everywhere Pink Fairy Blossom. So it's pretty even on Blue Sky you can find me there as well. So
Excellent. Please go follow these two amazing creators. Absolutely outstanding work in the community. Thank you so much for coming here today. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us and giving advice to anybody who wants to be the next generation of gamers. And just everything that you do is just so incredible. So thank you both so much for coming. Again, thank you to the gamehers for hosting this podcast and again creating such a platform that we can celebrate women in the gaming industry. Imagine 20 years from now, ladies, what the gaming industry is going to look like, because it's going to look very different. It's going to be amazing. So gamers, thank you so much for creating such a safe space for us. I have really nothing I really want to plug. So in the gaming world, my name is I go by Stassi. I primarily only play The Sims, and by primarily, I only play The Sims. I have a podcast called Stassi J Unplugged, a Sims 4 podcast. I'm currently in my 3rd season, wrapping it up after 4 years of doing it. I know, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to take my platform to Twitch. Less scared now. Very scared for about a year because I still don't understand how Twitch works. That's really fucking petrifying. Sorry for swearing. I'm used to an uncensored platform. You can tell my fear there. But yeah, if you're listening to this, you're like, I want to hear this girl ramble about The Sims. Well, you're in luck. I have almost 300 episodes for you to go and choose from. And the latest one is talking about fairies in The Sims 4.
Yes.
So, yeah. So if you like that, I also keep forgetting to plug that I'm a machinima director, and I made a machinima with my co-director last year called Forever and Always, which is a movie that we made using The Sims, which was absolutely incredible. Please go check that out. And if you like The Sims and you like funny memes and me just making fun of The Sims, Stassi J Sims 4 on Instagram. I also do written interviews there as well for anyone who does not want a podcast interview, because there's lots of reasons, but I like to share spotlight in all aspects of the community. So everybody, thank you so much for coming here today. Again, thank you to my amazing guests, and thank you to the gamehers. Again, your awards were so well deserved. Congratulations. I am so deeply proud of both of you. I have nothing else to add besides have a great day. If you're in the US, have a great long weekend. I hope you have good weather. I don't know. That's like such a Canadian thing. We just pray for good weather for you. Go outside, get some fresh air, go see Lilo and Stitch if you want, or Mission Impossible. I don't know. It's like a big movie weekend. So please go enjoy and have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll chat very soon.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, this is so okay. I was gonna say, this is so awkward. It wouldn't let me end. And I was like, is this bringing me back to our first podcast yet? And I was like, I don't know how to leave this. Anyways, okay. Super awkward, but less super awkward. Okay, bye everybody.